Barry Holland, along with pro wrestling personality and expert Steve Rickard. In this World Pro Wrestling program from the Pacific, tonight Farmer Boy Ipo of Samoa meets Roy Starr. Steve Rickard takes us back a year or two and shows us how Lofty Blomfield applied his match winners. More action from our video library of the great Samoan Siva Api. But the action begins with Gore, the Mongolian, up against the Mountain Man Link.
Mongolian Gore and Mountain Link locking up into a arm lock there by Gore, but Link just throws him off. Gore bounces off the stomach of Mountain Link. 400 pounds. Forearm, and he just stands there. Mountain Link rolls across the ring, takes Gore by the but Gore trying to slam, trying to pick Mountain up, and no! Whoa! And what a slam! As Mountain turns the tail, Gore runs it and bounces off Mountain. Mountain calling for him. Come on, he says. Gore not knowing what to do. Rolling Gore now in the side headlock. And Mountain applying the side headlock. Gore with Mountain on the rope, shows a knee and then a forearm. Mountain just stands there. Gore throws another one. Doesn't take any notice of any of these blows at all. Now he throws a fist in the jaw of Mongolian, and Mongolian hits the canvas.
Well, Gore normally no lightweight. In this case, that's what he's been used to.
No, he's certainly no lightweight, but up against this 400-pound Bandit Mountain, he certainly looks like a lightweight. Gore trying to rake the eyes of the Bandit Mountain. Referee warning him. Stranglehold applied, the referee again applies the count. Big and bad. And Link on the rope. Stranglehold again, referee calling for a break, warning Gore. Gore, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, and Man Mountain taking over. Gore throws a fist in the stomach, makes no difference. And another one. Gore thrown into the rope, and Man Mountain waits, brings the turn into him, and again, Gore the Mongolian bounces off. Crowd falling for Man Mountain. Certainly a popular wrestler. He moves in again, referee warning him. Illegal move, breaking the eyes.
Well, I think Gore might be getting a little frustrated.
He certainly is, Barry. He doesn't seem to know how to handle this big hulk of a man. Again, Man Mountain throws that Gore Mongolian into him, brings a big elbow in the chest, knocks him down. Getting ready, looks as he's down for the big splash. Oh, he brings the big goal right across the chest of the Gore Mongolian. Anderson's in the ring. Zar the Mongolian's in the ring. They both take over on Man Mountain. Then it's still standing there as Zar pounds away and Anderson pounding away at the arm. Gore jumps up on the top of the Man Mountain. The bomb is gone. The match is over. The referee will have disqualified Gore for the interference of Zar and Anderson. But both Zar and Anderson hold on. And, oh, what a brilliant Man Mountain just linked them together. And he knocked Anderson off him. Now he's fighting the three of them. Zar in the corner. Man Mountain punching away. Two Mongolians, the heads thrown together. The heads thrown together. The both leave the ring. The winner of the world, Man Mountain Link. Gore didn't seem to know how to handle this Man Mountain link, as Man Mountain threw him around the ring, and off the ropes he came right down across the top ring, what looked like a sure pinfall to the Man Mountain, and Anderson and Czar came into the ring to take over, and the three of them, Gore came off the canvas also, and the three of them finally took over on Man Mountain, and Man Mountain himself ended up disposing of the three of them. The three wrestlers ran away out of the ring after, I should say, they'd taken to him in mid-ring.
There is no way that I'm going to get a lumberjack match with this man. This man is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? This man is crazy. You're going to have Offie around the ring. You're going to have Rickon around the ring. Giant David 6 foot 10 or something around the ring.
Hang on,
I am not going to get in the ring with this bad man. No, forget it. It's off.
It's too late.
Never.
It's too late. It's already started. It's already started. Anytime, any place. I have been assured by the promoters that it will take place. I don't know where, but I hope it's here, and I'm going to tear Anderson apart.
We've had many letters asking to tell us about wrestlers from the past. One name that always comes up is Lofty Blomfield, New Zealand amateur champion in 1929, a ring legend who became an international star and made famous the Octopus Clamp. He travelled to Australia in 1932, where he wrestled under the name of Walter Browning. Returning to New Zealand, where he began using his own name, he challenged for the world title in 1938 against Bronco Nagurski. The Octopus Clamp was a hold invented by Lofty, and still is a hold no one can counter.
The whole Pacific is talking about Samoan great Siva Api. Now, we're trying to get hold of Ric Flair to see if he's game enough to step into the ring with him, because Siva Api has now said that he's available for all challenges. In fact, the New Zealand Wrestling Commission here is trying to bring that about. But here's some more action of Siva Api last time he was here in New Zealand.
Siva Api Taragaga.
Moving well.
Nice arm drag by Siva Api. Tanaka taken by surprise. Comes in, takes Siva around the throat. Wrist lock by Tanaka. Siva giving away a lot of weight. Siva takes the ear off Tanaka. It's cauliflower ear. Very sore point of the Tanaka makeup. Something I found out myself.
It certainly is, Steve Rickard. My word, I've noticed that a lot of the wrestlers that have wrestled him, and now Siva Api, have gone for the ear, because I've noticed that is certainly the weak point, and that certainly made Professor Tanaka come out of that very, very quickly.
Cauliflower, very painful, a very painful thing. Siva trying to... The Siva takes the ear again, and Tanaka applying pressure and moving his head away, trying to keep his ear clear of Siva. Once again, Siva takes that ear. Tanaka feeling it. He's let go the toe.
Mind you,
feels a lot of pain.
Mind you, Siva Api should not get that one going too much, Steve Rickard. Otherwise, he's going to be up for disqualification, of course, from Chris Miller.
Yes, if he doesn't break to the count of 5, he could be up for a DQ. There's Tanaka taking over. He drives the head of Siva into turnbuckle. Still say, if Siva wrestled his match right, he would keep away and just in and out, drop kicks, fast moves, arm drags, etc. But Siva seems to be going to try and wrestle him close.
Well, as I said, Steve, from a layman's point of view, I think that is absolutely the wrong thing to do. He's got to really work Professor Tanaka around until he runs out of steam, because quite obviously Siva Api is the fitter man of the two. It's the weight of Professor Tanaka that's going to be the telling thing if Taragaga keeps too close in.
Of course, with Tanaka, as I say, the unpredictable. The heavy chop goes across it. Siva moves out fast underneath, driving a fist into the ear again of Tanaka. The other thing to be concentrating on that ear, and in my opinion, too much. He should back off and wait for Tanaka to come out of that corner.
You think perhaps he could have followed that one up with a drop kick while he had him at his mercy in the corner? There's a chop from Professor Tanaka. Sivarafi getting too close in there on the weight of Tanaka.
Tanaka, as I said, very unpredictable. A lot fitter than what people think. Siva, a very fit young wrestler, but I know from experience, I have wrestled Tanaka myself for 8 long rounds, and Tanaka was still right there at the finish, right towards the end of the match. But he now applies pressure to the severe nerve centers at the side of the neck of Siva. He drags him to the mat using the hair. The referee asked him, did he use the hair, not seeing the move. Headsetted by Siva.
Look at the strength of that man. Turning round, Steve.
Well, he has shoulders like a bull. He has a 23-inch neck. The average size of a woman's waist, or in later cases, and a lot smaller than what Tanaka is around the neck himself.
Well, he had Sivarafi Taugaga bent over like a bow. But Sivarafi on his feet again.
Tanaka, well known. He's already sent 3 wrestlers to hospital. He's gone brutal and vicious.
Well, there were about 3 or 4 punches to the ear of Tanaka, followed up by a headbutt to the ear, and now a headbutt to the midsection of Tanaka from Sivarafi Taugaga. Let's hope that he doesn't get too enthusiastic and get carried away with this.
Steve is still coming in too close to Tanaka. He's taking the match to him, but he's actually moving in like Tanaka in that corner there. Just stays in there and he comes out there. Obviously, looks as if he probably brought a chop into the neck. Knocking Taugaga to the mat. Comes in with another chop into the neck of Sivarafi.
I think the crowd are a little worried about Taugaga and how he's going to get on with this big Japanese wrestler.
Well, this is a match Siva asked for himself. He actually issued a challenge for a single match with Tanaka.
Well, we've got to say, Steve, that this Samoan boy is showing one heck of a lot of guts to put himself up into the ring with Tanaka 5 stone heavier and really working on Taugaga at the moment.
Tanaka, a brilliant young wrestler in his own right. There's Tanaka driving his head into the turnbuckle. Tanaka looks to have Siva in trouble. Puts the wrist into the side of the neck. Drives the pressure into the wrist with his other hand. The referee Miller telling him to break a legal move. Tanaka gets away with a lot of illegal moves. He's so quick with these short karate thrusts and jabs. In many cases, the referee doesn't even know what he's doing.
Yes, it's blinding swiftness in with that short stuff, Steve.
Very fast with his moves for a big man.
And we all know that a short blow delivered just with a pivot is a very telling blow, not only in boxing but also in wrestling.
Well, of course, with martial arts, that is the art of it. Siva trying to reach up for that ear again. Tanaka pulling his head back away, trying to pull away from it.
Well, we can't say that Professor Tanaka is absolutely on top. A very clever move from Taugaga, and then a shoulder butt into the chest. Oh, but Tanaka's thrown him right out of the ring. Just took to one side and threw him out. There's Taugaga on the floor. He's stunned. Referee Chris Miller making the count there. He's got 20 to get back into the ring. Let's see if Tanaka will let him back. Yes, he's going to let him back into the ring. No, he's not.
Siva looks like he's himself tied on the ropes.
Yes, he's got his leg there tied on the ropes. You can see it there. That's going to be a little difficult for him to get out. He's going to be counted out here.
And there's 10 count on the apron, and it's good that there goes the gong. The match is over, and the referee has given Tanaka the match. It would have been a count of 10, apron count, and the referee has awarded the match to Tanaka. Sivarafi really holding his own during that match, and taking the match all the way to Tanaka, but Tanaka too cunning.
Coming up at World Pro Wrestling, a chat with the Mongolians, and Farmer Boy Ipo meets Roy Starr. Mean and nasty. The Mongolians have demanded to appear on this program.
I don't understand this. Sivarafi, that's all I ever hear about. We are the world tag team champions. We should be the ones on the air all the time. Not Sivarafi. Who is he? A bum. I don't understand this. What do you say, brother? Huh?
He's a bum, that's all he is.
Get the two finest wrestlers around right here. And then you bring up a name like Siva Afi.
The Man Mountain? Who is he? The big fat farmer from Georgia? He's nothing. Send him back to Georgia where he belongs.
He's about to come onto this program to tell us that you are the greatest.
We are the
We
greatest.
are the greatest.
We are the tag team champions of the world. We are
Of anybody, not even Steve Harvey.
We're
Steve
two
Afi.
finely tuned athletes.
Steve
We're
Afi is
together.
nothing. He is a bum. He's a boy. He's a man. A man's profession. He's a boy. He belongs back wherever he came from.
More action in World Pro Wrestling. Farmer Boy Ipo meets Roy Starr of the USA.
Farmer Boy Ipo, Roy Starr. Lock up in the referee's hold and a takedown by Farmer Boy Ipo. Farmer Boy Ipo with the Japanese arm bar. Starr comes up and Ipo takes him down again. Starr comes to his feet. Ipo locking into that arm.
Farmer Boy Ipo has a lot of fans here in the Pacific, and particularly here in New Zealand.
Farmer Boy Ipo, still with the arm lock applied. Roy Starr somersaults over and comes up. Nice counter, kicks off. Both wrestlers come to their feet very fast. Arm dragged by Starr and countered with a head scissors. Head scissors counter, and Ipo locked in those big powerful legs around the head of Roy Starr. Nice move by Starr to counter the head scissors. Right headlock applied. Starr still with the side headlock. Ipo takes him up in the air, drops him over, but Starr holds on.
Well, Ipo's tried one way, Steve. What'll he do? Try that again, you reckon, or try something else the other?
Well, it's a little difficult there. They're too close to ropes in this move, and the referee almost broken. Hard to say how Ipo will handle this. Starr holding on to the head. Loxton. Ipo forced him on the rope. The referee will call for a break. Arm block. Japanese arm twist. Right in the hand. Back over the wrist. High under pressure. Twist into it to get more leverage.
Nice calculating work by Roy Starr, but nice counter.
Ipo counters with a Japanese arm twist. Ipo locking in, holding on to the wrist. Throws his hand into the shoulder to apply pressure.
Was getting near that rope for a minute too, but he's got himself away from it now.
Looking for a counter, and he counters. Another Japanese arm twist, and Ipo counters again. Now goes the rope for a break. The referee pulling the wrestlers into mid-ring. Now he's looking to the rough tactic. Starr comes back. Oh, on Ipo. Face lock applied by Farmer Boy Ipo. Now looking for a counter, looking for a hammerlock here. Succeeds, comes out with a hammerlock. Leads the knee into the side of the arm. Flying mare. And a knee drop by Roy Starr. Roy Starr going up onto the third rope. On the top rope, and he dives off. Ipo moves out of the way. Starr comes down on his hands and knees, and he looks as if he hurt himself. And Ipo picks him up for a heavy body slam. And the 280-pound Ipo going up onto the... Oh, he goes up on the third rope, second rope. Dives off, and Starr moves. Gong goes to the end of the match, and the referee's decision in this match will be a draw. So falls a draw decision. Ipo with the face bar applied on Roy Starr. Roy Starr comes out, countering the move with a hammerlock. Starr goes in behind, applying leverage and pressure to this hammerlock, comes down with the knee into the side of the arm. Ipo taken over in a flying mare. Starr comes in with a knee drop, goes up onto the ropes. He climbs the third rope and on the fourth rope, and as he gets on this fourth rope, he dives right off and comes down to miss Ipo.
And that's it from the action at World Pro Wrestling. See you next time.